Hi! As I mentioned a couple of videos ago, UNI-T sent in quite a few of their products for me to review. In my last 3 videos, I reviewed UNI-T's UPO1204 4-channel 200 MHz digital oscilloscope, and be sure to check those videos out. And here we have another box, and this one is a UTG1042X arbitrary waveform generator, and if I remember correctly, it is up to 40 MHz with a maximum sampling rate of 200 megasamples per second, and the output has 16 bits of resolution. So in this video, let's open it up and see what is inside this box. And in a follow-up video, I will definitely do a more in-depth review. But here we go. So let's see what's inside here. This is actually quite a big waveform generator here. You can see. Wow, we have quite a bit of goodies. Let me try to bring everything out here, and let me change the camera angle, and we will take a closer look. And let's first get the accessories out of the way. The accessories are just your usual suspect. We have a power cable, we have a USB-A to USB cable, we have a USB instrument cable, a BNC to alligator cable, by the look of it, and a BNC to BNC cable, and that's it. So that's quite modest. We also have a sheet that instructs you to download the operation guide. And then we have this certificate of calibration, and by the look of it, was calibrated last year in May. So that was still fairly recent. And here is a list of the instrument used during the calibration. All right, now on to the main course. Let's take a look here. This is actually a more traditional instrument case, and this sits on your instrument shelf very nicely, and we also have the bail. You can prop it up, and that is really nice looking here. And by the way, the product link on UNI-T's website is in the video description below for those who are interested. It is currently priced at just below $350. Now let me actually take a look at the back here. I didn't notice what is at the back here. Okay, so we just have this USB connector by the look of it. So this is for you to connect to your computer here. And curiously, the front panel layout looks awfully similar to the UTG1042E that I have been using for a long while. Let me actually show you that side by side. So here, let me grab the UTG1042E. You can see here, this is the 1042E, and here is our 1042X. And you can see that we have the same numeric pad, and the layout is slightly different, but we also have the mode, wave, utility button, and the same arrow keys under the rotary encoder. The only difference is, of course, we have the 3 BNCs on the front panel, whereas for the UTG1042E, the BNCs are on the side. Now, that is mainly due to the very compact size of the unit here. And also, you have the same buttons underneath the screen, and the screen sizes are identical here. Now, of course, the main differences, according to the spec that I can see, is the output resolution. For the 1062E, it is at 14 bits, and for 1042X, it is specified as 16 bits. Now, the maximum frequency here is actually a little bit interesting. On the 1062E, you can see it's 60 MHz, sampling rate is 200 megasamples per second, whereas on the 1042X, we have 40 MHz and 200 MHz samples per second. Now, of course, you can't just look at the frequency itself. There's a lot of other features. For example, the vertical resolution is definitely very important. But just look at how small the 962 is compared to the 1042X we have here. We'll definitely need to do a teardown of the 1042X in a later video to see what is inside. Will there be a ton of unused space? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Well, let's actually power it up and take a quick peek. By the way, I will do a separate in-depth review video next time, so be sure to stay tuned. So let's plug in the cord and let's power it up. Now, it's definitely taking a bit longer to power up compared to the UNI-T, but the user interface is actually pretty much identical. So for those who have used the UNI-T before, I'm sure you can use the 1042X right away. Now, the 1042X does have a fan, and I can hear it running. Not sure if you can hear it on the video here, but it's definitely pretty quiet. And just to remind you what the UNI-T looks like, let me power that up as well. Let me just hook up the power supply here, and let me turn it on. And you can see that it powers on relatively quickly, and the user interface looks pretty much identical to that of the UNI-T UTG1042X. And based on my experience with the UNI-T, the user interface is very intuitive. You can see here we have the waveform down here, and you can press wave and go to the waveform and change your parameters. And you can also press the mode button to turn on or off modulation, which is very convenient. And let's take a look at the utility here. Let's see system. Let's see information. Do we have any of that? About. And here is our version information. Anyway, this is just a quick unboxing video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the review video coming up. Thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you next time.